everyone, I'm Katie, an infant-toddler Montessori teacher and registered early childhood educator. In today's video, I'm going to share 3 ways that you can help to prepare your child for playdates. Stick around until the end of the video where I'll share some of the developmental benefits of playdates. So the first thing that you can do is have developmentally appropriate expectations. I think that this one is by far the most important because it helps you to understand what stage of development your child is in. There are different stages of play that young children go through, and how your child interacts with their peers is going to depend on what stage of play they're in. Check out our video, 4 stages of play, if you're not quite sure what stage of play your child is in. So before the playdate, take some time to practice turn taking with your child. You can actually start this really early on by incorporating turn taking into your play. So let's say you're playing with a basket of blocks. You can take turns placing the blocks to build a tower. You can take turns tidying things up. You can take turns taking bites of food. Basically, you just want to sort of introduce them to the idea of taking turns. Something else to practice is that let's say your child wants something that you're using. Sometimes we might be tempted to just give the child immediately what it is that they want, but it's actually beneficial and helpful to them if you make them wait a little bit, wait their turn. So if you're using something, rather than just giving it to them right away, let them know that they will have a turn once you're finished. This helps them to learn turn taking, but I think most importantly, it also teaches them that they can expect others to wait while they're having their turn. Just like they waited for you, their peers can wait for them if they're playing with something of interest. Show them how to manage conflicts and to communicate their feelings if they don't like something. Although I have to say that these types of lessons are better taught through experience. I wouldn't necessarily recommend talking to your 2-year-old about hypothetical situations. It's better to sort of let those situations naturally happen and you stay close by so that you can help them to navigate them. So a common experience that I hear from a lot of parents is the scenario where your child is at a play date or at the park, for example, and another child comes along and takes their toy. That can be a very stressful, a difficult time for a young child, right? Because it's a surprise, they were playing with it, they don't understand, etc., etc. So those are really great opportunities for talking to your child about how they feel, what they can say, and what they can do the next time. In the classroom, how we would approach this type of situation is that we would teach the children to say, "Stop, I don't like that." And we would show them how to hold their hand up as well to indicate stop. And what was really great about this sentence was that the children grew into it. So the children that weren't yet speaking or weren't comfortable speaking could simply just put their hand up to say stop. The younger children that were just starting to speak could say stop, while the older children could say the full sentence or their own version to get the message across. So at home, you might want to come up with a sentence or a gesture that's going to work best for your child and start practicing. So lastly, you can help your child to prepare for playdates by preparing the environment. So if the play date is going to be at your house, you want to have a designated area where this play date is going to take place. And in this area, you want to set out a variety of toys and activities that the children can do either together or alone. You want to offer opportunities for them. Again, going back to the stages of play, you want to give them opportunities where they can play together if they want to, but also include activities that they can just do on their own. So an important thing to consider when you are choosing what toys to put out, if you're the one that is hosting the playdates, is that I wouldn't necessarily recommend putting out your child's favorite toys. If your child wants to bring out the favorite toys, that's a different story, but I wouldn't necessarily recommend it because those are the toys that children tend to be really protective and possessive over, and It's inevitable that a visiting child will likely want to play with those toys, which could cause stress for your child. So maybe try to find some toys that are a little bit more on the neutral scale. Toys that your child enjoys, but aren't necessarily their favorites. If the play date is outside of the home, let's say for example at a local park or playground, you might want to bring some open-ended toys that the children can take turns playing with. So depending on the age of your child, you could also include them in the planning process. What toys would they like to share with their friends? What toys would they like to bring to the park? What snacks should you bring or serve at the play date? So with some patience, some understanding, and these 3 strategies, you are setting your child up for success in figuring out how to have a successful play date. All right, so what are the benefits of playdates? Playdates are an incredible opportunity for children to learn a lot of important skills. They help to develop social skills. They learn how to interact with others, how to form friendships, and how to navigate social situations. They help to develop emotional skills. Not only is the child learning how to manage their own emotions in these social settings, but they're also being exposed to the emotions of their peers. Playdates provide children with an opportunity to use their imaginations and to engage in creative play. They also help children with their cognitive development, their physical development, and their independence. So there are an endless amount of benefits to playdates. It's important to remember that social skills, just like everything else, require learning. As your child begins to attend playdates, support and guide them as needed. Some children may need you sitting right beside them, while others may be more comfortable with a little more independence. Navigating social skills can be tough, so have empathy for little ones who are just starting to figure it out. And don't be afraid to end the playdate early if it's not going well. I hope you found this video today helpful, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, it really helps our channel if you like and subscribe. This helps other parents to find our channel. And if you have a question, feel free to comment your question below and we'll answer it in a future video. Take care. Bye.